me getting up, showing them that I have strength, I have courage to talk about my story. And I didn't even notice how many people I was touching it took, like, especially more recently. I just made a hire with my
What's going on, Black Bookers, and welcome to another episode of Book Black TV. I'm your host, Jeremy, aka Mr. Black Book Houston, and today we have the lovely Brittanee King with us, who's the owner and CEO of NVSME. How you doing today, Brittanee?
I'm doing well, thank you so much. Hey everybody, I'm so excited to be here. Thank you, Jeremy, for having me. Oh my God, I love the brand. Black Book, doing everything they have to do out here to make their mark in Houston.
Thank you so much. So before we get started, we always play a quick game of Black Family Feud. I hope you're ready. Have you ever played Black Family Feud?
Besides the one we played on the grandma couch.
Oh, okay, so you should be prepared. So we're gonna ask you one question. It's a tough question. I've been working on this question all day. So it's a tough question. If you get it wrong, you have to lose your black card. If you get it right, you get to stay and get to finish the interview. Sounds good? I'm just messing with you. But the question is, we asked 100 black bookers, name something that women always lose.
Keys.
Oh, keys, no.
Phone?
No. Their earrings.
Oh.
See, she's a jewelry person. She always keep up with her earrings.
Yes,
she
for
lose her
sure.
keys. But it's okay. You're not going to lose your black card. I was just playing. But tell us a little bit about yourself.
Alright, so my name is Brittanee King, aka Bree, and I am the CEO and founder of NVSME, your number one source for all things jewelry. NVSME is a clean, classic brand, and we focus on providing contemporary pieces, luxe pieces, the jewelry that actually just tells stories.
Got you. So tell us about your story. I know your story, but a lot of people don't know, and it's an amazing story, by the way.
So let me tell you a little bit about NVSME. 5 letters, NVSME, is not what you think it is. It's actually a fuel for motivation and a strong desire to inspire. And I became motivated to build NVSME at the young age of 19 years old after a tragic incident. I was, shot in my hand.
Who you shot by?
Houston police officer.
HPD?
Yeah, HPD.
So what happened? They put you over?
Yeah, so, we were in pursuit, and I did get pulled over by the police, right?
Hold on. You said you was in pursuit. Were you running from the cops?
Well, I didn't stop.
Oh, okay.
I didn't stop.
Okay.
So, in the sense of me not stopping, right? It was midnight, after midnight, dark area.
Right.
So.
Oh, so you was afraid? Is that why you didn't stop?
So in the sense of me not stopping,
got you.
When I stopped, I put my hands up in serenity, and immediately they saw my bracelet and they said it was a shiny object, and they shot at me, which struck me in my left hand.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Wow. So after you got shot in your hand, how did that tragic incident affect you mentally?
Oh wow.
And physically.
Oh yeah. So it definitely left me with anywhere between 75% and 85% mobility in my hand physically. Last week or 2 weeks ago, because I had to get I had 2 surgeries, so they had to take bone marrow out of my hip to put in my hand.
Wow.
So just 2 weeks ago, I was hurting in the hip because I was wearing heels. Because I'm a lady. I want to wear heels. They told me I couldn't walk again, by the way, and I did it again in 6 months.
There you go.
It was just a lot of stuff happening. So mentally, it's still been a stretch, and I don't want to this ain't no 1 minute answer, because this is 12, 13 years of a time me having to heal. And even with what I do, I'm gonna just pull my box here. Even with what I do with the boxes, I send out affirmations, because that's what helped get me through different things. You see what I'm saying? Definitely. So I'm still healing. I have people in my corner that can attest to that. When I had frantic panic attacks before I was about to talk on the camera about my story. And it wasn't even going to be to nobody but my people.
Right.
No, I had a panic attack. And then when it first happened, no police officer, I don't care if it was a security guard, they couldn't get around me. They couldn't come near me. Yeah. My family knew, like, don't let them cops get behind her. Like, don't let them cops get around her. She's going to get the trigger. And it's not so much that I was tripping. Right. I was paranoid. I'm shaking. No, and, you know, I have all this PTSD, all this trauma from the situation.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's definitely, I hate the incident occurred, but without it happening, you wouldn't be here where you are today, doing these affirmations and doing these different things, not only with your jewelry, but the impact that your jewelry is having on other people. Which kind of brings me to my next question. How does your jewelry when you like creating it, like how does the incident which happened kind of translate into you creating jewelry? Yeah,
it's because it allowed me to provide a platform. You know, not just for me to be open and vulnerable and speak out and be standing in my power. Right. Because this was a gift. I had to go through this, right? Because, you know, I was in the community and the path that I was choosing, if that hadn't happened, I wouldn't have been talking to you all sitting here today talking about this story. So aside from me getting up, showing them that I have strength, I have courage to talk about my story, and I didn't even notice how many people I was touching until, like, especially more recently. I just made a hire with my VA. She in the Philippines, and I mean, she's just happy. Yeah. She is happy. Like everybody on my team, I feel the happiness, the energy that they're producing, and that's because we all walking in our divine calling. So when we putting this energy together, we coming together, and it's making it more powerful. And I'm giving them that, a piece of me. Yeah. And the fact that I have that gift to be able to do that, I'm just grateful that, you know, God is using me, or the Most High, the high power is using me, and I'm able to have the courage to walk through it and do it.
Absolutely. First of all, I want to say it's definitely a blessing to have you here. You know, we see so many different tragic incidents with police and black men and women. You know, I went to Prairie View, so you know, the Sandra Bland incident was one of the things that triggered my mind when I was hearing about your story. And then to have you here, you know, a survivor of that, a wrongful, you know, shooting. You didn't have a weapon in your hand. You just had on your jewelry. It was shining, bling bling going. And you know, officer gets scared, shoot you in your hand. Like it's a blessing to hear you here as a strong black woman, make it through that, and then have the courage to start your own business and have a successful business. You know, this is something you started in 2013.
Okay, so I got serious about it in 2019. 2019. Okay. I started NVSME, but it revamped because, like, I was a kid. No, like when I left out the house, because like I said, NVSME just changed my entire life. It was my saving grace. When I left out the house, I was 17. When I got shot, I was 18. So like, think about that. Right. Kid to adult, because I even heard the police say, somebody calling her mama, and they said, no, she 18. I heard this. They walking over me. I'm on the ground shot, bleeding, you know? Right. So when I first started NVSME, I had no direction. I didn't even know what a DBA was. Right. I had my homeboy was like, you got a DBA? I was like, what's that? Okay, the next day, bam, oh, we ain't got it. I mean, like, I'm learning as I go. So getting like all the tools together over time, I revamped and really started this part of it back in 2019.
Got you. So going through that process of, you know, you starting when you were 18 years old, 19 years old, and, you know, revamping and getting everything together in 2019, I know there's some business owners who was affected by COVID and things of that nature, but hearing your story, you have in my opinion, a greater obstacle to overcome than just COVID and, you know, the shooting and all that kind of stuff and revamping your business. How have you been able to persevere and still be able to have a successful business today?
Man, we pivoted, and I got a team. Yeah. Like, people don't want to pay people. I'm looking at the camera with this because people don't want to pay people, and people don't want to appreciate people for what they do. Man, I got a team, and like even if people on my team be like, "Nah, let's get this," I'll be like, "Hey, don't forget to send that invoice." Like I try to make sure that they know that I appreciate them, because it's not just paying them. It's not just spending money with people. You got to build good relationships with people too, because you can't go around with a nasty attitude and expect people to be wanting to help you out wholeheartedly. Absolutely. Okay, and I had to look at the camera for that.
Yeah, thank you for that.
They need to know.
Because there's some people that be trying to treat Black Book Houston like, give us attitude and stuff. I be like, yo, you realize what we doing for
man,
you?
I'm sorry, I gotta make sure I'm good. I be commenting on y'all stuff every time because it's so funny to me. I mean, like, the affirmations y'all popping out, like, hey, get off your ass and do what you gotta do. If you ain't doing blah, 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 I mean, it's for the culture. Right. And I appreciate and respect everything that you all doing.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Yeah. We appreciate you. So, do you have any jewelry pieces you could show us?
Yeah, so I did bring a subscription box, and this is our bi-monthly subscription box. Okay. We actually curated with love and attention.
Can you hold it up? So
yeah, for sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Y'all see that right there?
Yeah. NVSME, and then on the back, boom, bam. And then when you open it up, guess what it says? It's made for who? You. Made for you. And I actually brought baby girl a piece.
Oh, wow.
I brought you a piece. So I didn't know it was gonna be. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make sure I get her a piece. So, and so it comes with, affirmations, care instructions. Bracelets are really, really, really something that we love. This is like one of our best selling bracelets, and I love bracelets because I mean it makes sense, right?
Right. Absolutely.
It's a shiny object. Yeah. It's a shiny object, right? So this is one of the bracelets, and then here's another one. I don't like this. Oh, there we go. We gotta get that out there. And here's another one, and this has like the Roman numerals on it. And the material is typically gonna be like a stainless steel or titanium, something like that. Something that's not gonna like tarnish. And all gold tarnish. Let me put that out there. 14 karat. Eventually over time, okay. Right. But with this, it's not gonna do it anytime soon. I mean, I've been wearing like this stuff for like 6+ months, just wearing the same jewelry. And I'm not doing anything special too much or anything. Like
you are doing something special.
Oh, thank you. Correct me. Yes, Lord. Okay, thank you. Okay, I mean, like, I'm doing everyday activities still with the jewelry on, working out every morning, showering, bleaching my dishes, the normal stuff I do with the jewelry on, and it's just A-okay, okay, baby? Look, it's A-okay, okay? It's fine.
Got you. Yeah. Well, where can the people find you?
All right.
Social media, website, all that kind of stuff, and how can they shop with you?
You can always go to Google and type in 5 letters, and you're going to find everything. And that's NVSME. Yep, just 5 letters. NVSME. That's NVSME. And so www.nvsme.com. And on Instagram, it's @NVSXME.
There you go.
See y'all there.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you on Book Black TV. And we look forward to all the much success that you're going to have.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Mm-hmm.